Welcome back to another episode. Episode 7, I think, of 1968 C3L79 Corvette Ground Pounder Project. Anywho, today I am doing paint removal on the Corvette. And this might look familiar because if you go online, you'll see a bunch of people. They are scraping paint off of Corvettes. They are not using chemical removal processes because that can damage the glass and then you'll be in a world of hurt. So this is actually what I'm using. This is made by Icon. Okay, you can pick these up anywhere. Harbor Freight, Granger, I'm guessing something like that. This might be exclusive to Harbor Freight tools, but what I like about it is it has that angle. See that? It's got that nice angle. It's not straight. It's not like a straight bar like this. That makes it real hard. You will gouge the crap out of these doors or body with a straight bar. And with the little short ones where you got your hand like this, and that makes it tough too. Your hand gets really freaking tired. Even though some people say they have a little bit more control over it, whatever. The other thing, you see those little blue shards there? You want to make sure that you wear goggles, not sunglasses or cheater readers or whatever they call those things. Goggles, something that wraps around your eyes, because when these things come flying off, you see the pile of them right there, they go everywhere, and just like a magnet or a moth to a flame, right in your eyes. So be safe if you're going to do this kind of work. Anyway, so the whole trick is to get beneath everything and just kind of, this blade is actually getting dull. If you have to scrape like this, like you're trying to clean off, burnt grease on a pan or something, your blade's dull, okay? So you want to change it. Right now I'm just kind of showing you just how it works. So as you can see, if anybody's really paying attention, they're probably thinking to themselves, what's going on there? Yeah, that's exactly what I had thought. Because if you look at this, this is paint, right? So I can just kind of, I'm just going to do that just a little bit because I'm on a curve and I want to ruin shit. So anyway, I'll just kind of show you. See, that's paint. And then beneath that is primer, okay? So paint, primer, paint. Do that again. Paint, primer, paint. So this is probably the original single stage. If you can see this, see if I can grab an edge here. See that? Look at that. That's primer coming off of the paint. So whoever did this work years ago, obviously the car was repainted. Okay, we can see that a mile away. But whoever did this work, they didn't go all the way down. They just sanded the paint, okay? And then they just primed right over it. And then they just painted right over that. For whatever reasons, who knows, maybe the owner at the time didn't have a bankroll that would support bringing this car all the way down the gel coat and building it back up again. Who frickin' knows? But that is the problem that you run into. It's not a good idea just to sand this down and paint over it again. That would not be a, thank you, blower fan. That would not be a good idea to do. So now what that does is it leaves me to get all the way down. So if you see how this is feathered out here, right here, it's hard to tell. Get that off there. It's hard to tell if this is further down or that is further down. But if I kind of pick at it a little bit here, see what I can do here. See, my blade's a little dull, but I don't want to gouge, so I'm just going to try and see what's going on. See how that's kind of bluish? So that tells me that this is above that, even though it looks like this is above that. So I got to go all the way down. So just little tips and tidbits. If you are removing paint off these cars, make sure that you go past it, because if you look at the back, right there, it looks like I just went down to the primer, and it looks nice, right? But then when you look at that, it kind of makes you think like, uh-oh, I'm going to have to go further down. Now, if I wanted to, I could just bring it down to this, probably hit it with 600 to 800, see how much primer I have left, and I could probably paint it and it would be good for the next 5 or 6 years. Sell the car and say goodbye to it and goes down the road, whatever. But if you want to do it right, you want to get all the way down because you don't know what else is hiding in there that can come popping back up. And when they got stuff like that going on, then you know somebody was being cheap. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it would be the owner. I'm probably saying it's the place that painted it kind of went a little cheap on them. But nonetheless, there you go. So just wanted to share that little bit with you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it down in the comments below. Subscribe. I got a lot of work to do this thing. I'm just showing the top of that. I got a lot of work going on. I'm going to be doing some fiberglass repair. So I'll show you how to do all that. Should be pretty cool. So once again, if you have your own project going, I hope all the bolts come out nice and easy. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'll be talking to you later. Bye-bye.